Hi, everyone. Good morning. It's afternoon. Oh. Good afternoon. How are we doing? We are fine. Okay. Well, my name is Juliana. I'm a legal practitioner. I studied at the University of Abuja from 2007 to 2012. And then I had my master's here, my first master's here, entertainment and sports law. How many of us are law students here? Okay, all right. So I did that. Um, However, while I finished the university, and it's really going to be like a conversation, so don't expect, like he said, it's more of a conversation. If you have a question while I'm speaking, just raise up your hand and I'll call you to ask your questions. Or if you're shy, you can write your questions down and you can give to any of the ushers. They would bring it and would answer it. So it's majorly for different generations to connect and just to share. So for me right now, I am still a lawyer. Like I said, I went to law school in 2014. I got married in 2015. At the point of getting married, I was not sure of what I wanted to do. How many of us are sure of what we want to do? We are sure, like when I live here, I'm very sure this is my path in life. If you're very sure, raise up your hand. One, two, three, four. It's as if it's the girls that are sure. Okay, there's a guy that is sure. Okay. Some people are very sure. Raise up your hand again if you're very sure. As in everybody, like you know that when you are sure about something, you don't even keep it to yourself. Like everybody in your family, even if they wake your father, your mother up and they ask them today, what does this child want? Everybody knows. Okay. Come. The second person, raise up your hand and wave it, 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 wave it. The lady that I shook, that one, yes, you on blue, come. Clap for them. Is it easy to be sure about what you want to do in life? Hey, okay. So please, in 1 minute, tell us what you want to do. And like I want to hear the certainty in your voice, the authority in your voice. I want that when you are done, everybody will be shouting, woo, woo, woo.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Yeah, so my name is Stanley Rishama Mamuda. I'm a 400 level student of the Faculty of Law, National State University, Kefi. And basically, what I intend to do once I graduate and proceed to law school and get called to bar is going to full time practice. And my area of specialization will be constitutional and legislative matters. Right from my 200 level days, I fell in love with constitutional law and fact that I love politics. And so but my key area of focus is legislation because legislation is the act of lawmaking, and I want to develop my skills in legal drafting as well as legislative matters, because if you know, for those of you who don't know, the senators and the legislators that work in the National Assembly and Senate of Assembly have lawyers that work with them, and these lawyers guide them in making some of these laws and consultants. And so it's a market where I want to leverage on because there's good money there, and not just the money. Hopefully, once I build these skills, also one day I also aspire to be a member of the National Assembly. So that's my thank you,
Remind me of your name again.
Stanley.
Okay, no, 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 wait, wait, wait. So please help me clap for Stanley again. Okay. So, what are the steps that you are taking right now to ensure that you are able to fit into that space? Do you already have networks there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready. I won't say that I have completely gotten the connections, but I am making inquiries. Currently, I will not say I work, but I am affiliated with my House of Assembly member. I'm starting from Younger chapter, yes. House of Assembly member and National State House of Assembly is from my constituency, someone I know very well. And so I'm working with him like a boy. You know, you have to learn the rudiments from one particular stage. And then the National Assembly has their legislative institute in Abuja, and they run postgraduate programs in conjunction with the University of Benin. So once I have called, I would go there to pursue an LLM in legislative drafting and constitutional law. And then, yes, those are the steps I intend to take. And then the institute also has a mentorship program. So I intend to enroll for those programs as well to build my skills in those particular areas. So thank you.
Okay, so I have a final question for you. Are you active on social media?
Yes, I am.
Can you call your social media handle so that everybody can open and check?
Okay. My most the social media I engage more where I make posts on contemporary issues are bits on my Facebook or anybody that's following me on WhatsApp. If you have my own number and you follow my status, if you follow the things I post, you know that. So for my Facebook, my name on Facebook is Stanley Mahmuda Jr. Okay, on my Facebook, basically, if I don't post personal stuff about myself, I post things about contemporary issues like when the state of I write on legal like issues about okay delay because of delay in course of justice as well as contemporary issues such as like the state of emergency, the constitutionality of certain issues that go on, and that basically those are what I write on.
Okay, are you on LinkedIn?
Yes, I am. I made like two posts on LinkedIn about them, but the growth of the post done, so I don't really engage on LinkedIn. Like, but I have a presence. I go through my profile. I see other people's profile, so I'm still learning how LinkedIn works. Yes.
One of the things that I can advise you to do is be on LinkedIn because that's like a professional space. When it comes to Facebook, like it's more of family, friends, and everything. But if you want to have that corporate network, it will be good to be on LinkedIn. Now, all those contemporary things that you write on Facebook, try to transfer them to LinkedIn. Then, if there are certain people that are quite popular in your own space, when you write, tag them, you can ask for their opinions, you can write your opinions, or if they write, you can comment on their opinions. These are things that will make them notice you. Because in whatever industry that you find yourself, one of the things that you must ensure that you achieve is note that people notice you and the right people notice you for the right things. So I'm happy that you have a mentor and the mentor is here, but you also want to think 10 steps ahead. So getting to reach people outside your local vicinity, because there's a way you would be like a champion in your own space. But if you want to reach other people outside, what I would advise is go on LinkedIn, start writing there, get people that are quite influential in your space from a Nasarawa level from a local government level to a state level to a national level and even international level. The reason why I'm saying this is because there are some organizations that would want to have conversations, and in those conversations they'll be asking, we want an African on the table, and we want a young African on the table. Some would say we want a young female African. Some would say we want a young male African. So what they would do is they would check on the internet and sometimes LinkedIn, and they would say, okay, young male that is into this. And if you've been tagging them already, they already know you. They might not comment, but they are reading what you're writing. And so they might be having those conversations, and your name would then be mentioned in certain rooms where you are not there. And you'll be surprised that you are just in school one day, you receive an inbox, you open it, and they're like, there's something happening at the United Nations in Geneva, and we want you to come. How would you like that?
Well, if I'm invited to United Nations in Geneva, well, I will just I'll literally fall down first. Like, I'll refresh my phone and be like, is this really happening? And it's going to be a very wonderful experience, but it's going to be a platform for me to shoot myself out to the world.
So please put your hands together for him. You can go. Thank you. All right. So let's hear from the lady. Please just clap for her because she's a lady first.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Ochepo Messi Oyilonye. So I came to this school in 2023, and when I did, I wrote jam like every normal person. So I thought, okay, I want to study law. I came directionless. I didn't know why. I just wanted to be a lawyer. At first, I am so passionate about teaching. I like to teach. So I thought, oh, I would be a lawyer, and then when I am done, I would become a law teacher. But then, while I was in my stay here, I think I discovered purpose. I fell in love with business. And I did not just like business, I got a niche. Like, okay, I think it was so clear, it was so clear to me. I had it. I had agribusiness. Those are the kind of businesses I want to do. I want to go into agriculture. I am so passionate about agriculture. I want to be the reason my generation has food to eat. So there's this company I admire so much, Presco PLC. What it does is it produces oil in almost like 4 countries, West African countries. And I want to be that kind of person one day. I want to be the reason my generation has food, my generation has oil, my generation has fish, my generation has everything food. So that is what I want to do. And once I am done here, that is what I want to start doing. Mercy.
Please clap for her. Okay, so I have certain questions for you. What's the name of your company?
Okay, I think my company is still in my head. There's no name. There's no name yet. Just few. If I think that was this week, I was talking to my friend, and okay, this is like a business idea. Go to me. I don't know if I should say it here. Okay, so I got the idea, and okay, so it's like a very huge idea I got. I don't want my future children to be telling me that I've given my inheritance out.
Clap for her. Clap for her. Okay. So what exactly are you doing in the agricultural space now?
Okay, for now, it's just like a learning phase for me. I am doing all the learning that I can, trying to learn everything possible. So for now, what I want to start learning is fish processing. I want to learn how to process fish. I want to start, what's the name, hatching them. Like that, since I cannot own a pond and a farm, I can start with hatching, and like that, we grow from there.
Thank you very, very much for sharing. Thank you. Clap for her. Was it so difficult listening to them share? Was it difficult? If it was difficult, like you're like me, God forbid, like I can never even stand here. Raise up your hand. If it was very difficult for you, like you were even afraid for them when they were here, raise up your hand. That means everybody here is quite confident, right? Okay. So I was sharing my story about the fact that while I was in school, I wasn't sure about what I wanted to do. One of the things that I love to do, I love singing. But aside from singing, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I asked my mother that what should I study? She said, okay, she just wrote law, theater arts, and mass comm. And somehow I got for law, and that's how I went to study law. So I didn't have any serious passion for law. So when I see some people going to the law library, opening cases, all those things, that was not me while I was in school, because to me it was just, I was just like, let me finish school and go and do music. But by the time I finished and I got married to my husband, somehow he was able to guide me. And that's why there would be a session today talking about relationships, and we will just handle fears, complications in relationship and all that, and just how to try to pick the right person. Because especially for women, if you should pick the wrong person, it will be very hard for you to achieve the things you want to achieve. And so that was how I went through that phase, and I got into intellectual property, entertainment law, music business. And it was from that space that I found myself. Now, after finding myself, just as she said, that whole learning space, oh, I want to learn, I want to learn, I want to continue learning. You know that there is a way that you will learn and learn and learn, and your mates are going far in life, but you still think that you need to learn. So I did that for some years. I did it to the point that there are some Decembers that I will do up to 14 courses. I will say, before I go into the next year, let me learn. I'll do one course, two, until I reach 14. Then I still felt that I had not learned enough. But I got to a particular year and I told myself that no, this year, I'm not doing any certificate course. I will drop all those courses. I will go into action. Everybody say action. Good. The reason why I'm saying it is you might not see the need for what I'm saying now. It's by the time you finish school and you go out, and then you see your mates doing things, you are checking Instagram, you are checking Facebook, you are checking different places, you are seeing your mates do things, and you are like, okay, I finished school, but I think I should do masters. I think I should do PhD. I think I should do... It's very good. I've done 2 masters, and I'm thinking of doing a PhD. So education is good. But I'll tell you that there was a point I told myself that, yes, books are good, but I must go into action. And it was that action that took me to the education side of law. So when she first started with the fact that she likes education, for me, I wouldn't say that I loved education. Although my mom was a teacher and she retired, but I never thought, okay, education is something I want to do. But I just discovered that because of the niche that I found, many people did not know about it. And so people will be sending me emails. Hello, Ma, please, can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? Can you mentor me? And after they had reached out for a while, I was like, okay, why don't I start mentoring people? And that was how I picked just one person. So I picked 2. One traveled out of the country, and the other one said she would do the mentorship. She started the mentorship with me, and after we were done, I told myself, if I can mentor one person, the same strategy I used for her, I can use it for other people. And so from mentoring her, I moved to 5 people, from 5 people to 8 people, and currently now we've trained over 1,500 people across, thank you, across over 10 African countries. And it was still this mentorship program that gave me a platform into the international organizations. So you can never know how God will lead you. You understand? So for me, the path that God used to lead me, even though I didn't know what I wanted to do, was first through my love for music. Then from my love for music, he guided me into music law, entertainment law. And then from there, he guided me into law education. So then I was doing education, but generally online, IP, artificial intelligence, data protection, energy, just different things around the law space, but just specializing in those areas. And it was from there that there was an organization that came into Nigeria. So I reached out to them that I would like to volunteer. And that's one thing I'll just say in passing. Any industry that you are interested in, don't allow your holidays to be wasted. If you are interested in the fashion industry, during the holidays, try to do internships in the fashion industry. If you are interested in the law and the constitution and all those things, during your holidays, look for firms that are very strong in those areas. Go and intern there. The reason why you are interning there is because you want to get the knowledge, you want to get the network. Somebody interned with my husband. During her holiday, I think she's in 300 level, but during her holiday, I think she's interning with about 3 different embassies, and those embassies are moving her to. So you can imagine, by the time she's finishing school, if her mates think that 2 of us are mates, you are not mates. Oh. You cannot compare yourself and call yourself mates with somebody that by the time she's finishing school, she has already entered in about six embassies and international organizations. You are not mates. Because when you are calling somebody for 2K, she has the contact of an ambassador. You understand? So you are not mates. So try to use your holidays wisely, attend mentorship programs, connect with people. That's what I would say. Because the secrets to what you are looking for are actually people. So, like I said, I started this mentorship program, and when this organization was coming into Nigeria, I reached out to them and I told them that I've been in this space, I've been doing this in this space, and by the time I explained everything, I said I would like to come volunteer and just see how I can assist you since you're coming into the country new. And they said, okay, come. And that's how I started going, just giving and all that. And after a while, an opportunity came, which I was supposed to take advantage of. I was about to give birth. It was the week, so I went there this week and I was to give birth next week. So they were like, no, if you're about to give birth, there is no way that we can keep the position for you. And so it was very painful. But sometimes, just to say it in passing, that when opportunities come that you really want, and somehow you're not able to take those opportunities, I spoke to somebody and she told me that God knew that you needed this opportunity. And he also knew that you were about to give birth, yet he allowed you to see this opportunity. So why not just trust God that he that was able to show you this opportunity in the first place can still give you this opportunity and even a better one. And even though it was painful, I left it. After 1 year, they opened the opportunity up. And while I was waiting, I was like, okay, instead of just waiting, is it not better I just continue my mentorship program? So I started mentoring people on IP and all that. And a year later, another opportunity came. And they said, oh, this opportunity is out. I said, well, I'm not applying because I would like to just focus on my business. Let me focus on this thing. And so I didn't apply. People that applied for the position, most of them had done my mentorship program. So while they were going through the CVs, they were seeing Gypsy, Juliana Imam, intellectual property, Juliana Imam, Juliana Imam. They were like, if almost everybody applying for this position have been mentored by Juliana Imam, then why not call the Juliana Imam herself? And that was how they called me and said, send your CV and all that. And the rest is history. I started working for the Nigeria office. Then from there, I got an international role. So you never know what your passion can lead you to. How many of us in this place are passionate about other things different from law itself? That's for those in the law faculty. Stand up. I like this lady's smile. Please come out. I like the guy that folded his hand and now put it in his pocket. Come out. I like that tall guy that is trying to bend down, the one with glasses. Come out. I like the lady with scarf that covered herself like this. Come out. I like the guy that looks shy that is holding a book. Come out. I like this lady's dress. Come out. I like this auntie that is shy. Come out. Oh yeah, everybody just come out. I will hold the mic for you. Everybody, the lady that sat down after she stood up, the one with black scarf, purple dress, and glasses, and has a ring on her finger, come out. So we are going to be very fast. You are lost to them, but you are passionate about something else. Tell me your name. Tell me what you are passionate about, and if you think that you can connect it to law. 1, 2, 3, fast.
Okay, hi everybody. My name is Namo Shadrach Arigo. I'm a 500 level law student. I'm passionate about two things basically. I sing very well and I am a good cook. For the music, I think
You are a good cook.
for music, I think it's easy to blend in because intellectual property and entertainment law and all. But for my cooking, which I intend to do like professionally as a business, I do not know yet how to link it with my law degree.
Okay. All right. Clap for him. You can go. Next.
Okay, good day, everyone. My name is Queen Ochanya Francis, 300 level law student. I have passion for spoken words and acting. And I feel the spoken word, I relate it to law, like advocacy. That is, as a lawyer, how you speak. So I just have passion for spoken words.
Can you connect it to law? Do you
Uh,
think there's a connection to
That is why I said advocacy, like speaking for those that cannot speak. Like there are people like the voice of the voiceless. There are people in the society that do not have the opportunity to speak.
the voice of the voiceless? Clap for her. You can. Thank you.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ablaku Jonathan Silas. And basically, I have passion for several other things, but let me mention just one. I write. So I intend to write aside just writing, but speaking through writing, and as it relates to law as well. So that's basically what I was.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Ove Thomas Peter. I'm a 100 level law student. I am passionate about music and encouragement, like encouraging people. But I don't really know how I can relate it to law. For now, I can't see. So,
Okay, clap for him. Clap, clap, clap.
Good afternoon. All. My name is Anjuku Meulama Favor. I'm a 300 level law student. Okay, so I have passion for catering and decoration. I like to bake. I like the idea of having to decorate places, seeing places look beautiful. I also have passion for spoken words. I like being able to create ideas, put it into writing, and then say it out for people to hear. I don't know how kitchen and decoration relates to law, do, but I think and I know that spoken words give me more confidence to stand before people and talk.
There are people. Okay.
Hello, my name is Suleiman Aisha Owel. Well, I have passion for modeling and poetry. I don't know how modeling relates to law, but poetry, I love how poetry is, I don't know. I love how tricky it is. Not everybody understand poetry. So I don't know how to relate it to law, but I just love it.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ladan Saadatu. So I have passion for catering, and also I love writing. Anything that has to do with essays, I love writing, and catering so very well. I love baking.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Moses Esheshi Goodness. I'm a 400 level law student. And actually, I learned catering, but I like to have passion for being a chef. So I'm not just concerned about the cooking, but the environment you cook the food because I have a lot of allergies and I'm picky with food. And I also like perfume business. Like I like people around me smelling nice, and especially when they say good is perfume. I like to tell you, leave lasting impression everywhere you go. So in relating this to law, I actually like love contract and I'm relating it now to environmental laws. So with this, I feel like
Good afternoon. I'm Michael Aroma Alaku. I'm passionate for business. All my business is trying to be a problem solver. We are trying to make to raise youth. There are some youths who are struggling to earn a job. So I'm trying to, by the grace of God, to raise men that will be the problem solver, not a problem hazard. You'll be a problem solver. That's what I'm saying.
They will not be the problem themselves. They will be problem solvers. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Opiotsuma Velos, and I'm a law student from 300 level class. I am so passionate about writing. I'm a writer, I'm a content creator. I just want to be a public figure. Presently, I'm a content creator. I'm on X, I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, any socials, I am there. So I just want to be a public figure, to change lives, to show people that, especially being a woman, to show people that you can be a woman, a strong woman, you can get to any lengths you want to.
Thank you. Clap for her. So we'll be fast now. Okay, come. Okay.
Okay. Good afternoon. Like I already have said, I am passionate about agriculture, about making food available to my world and my generation. So I'm passionate about farming.
Thank you. Clap.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Abufit Ojonugwa. I'm a 300 level law student. So I'm passionate about writing. I'm a writer, a content creator. I write mostly to motivate women. Actually, I started with, there was something that I called in my class and something about my clothes and all that. So I just wrote something about it, and the comments I received, people reaching out to me that this was how they, what they faced, and the thing actually helped them. So I was like, wow, if my post can impact like this, then why not? I just gave all my energy to it. So now I'm a content writer. I write mostly for women to develop them and to bring out their unique self, and especially on their modesty and all that.
Clap.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Useshi Benedicta Ebo. I'm a 300 level law student. Okay, so I want to mentor teenagers and young adults. Yes, and I'm very passionate because I feel that season of life is a very unique and it's very delicate, and then I want to mentor them, I want to guide them. Also, I write on transformation, personal growth, and development. I'm very passionate about seeing people grow and become. I also write on purpose and self identity. I want to see people grow into that God given identity, become what they were actually created to be. I want to be a global speaker. Amen.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Edo Havila. Though before I came to school, I learned so many skills. But I'm passionate about like hairdressing. That is what I'm passionate about.
Clap, please. It's a very good thing.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm Joseph Obadiah Kibu, and I'm a 100 level law student. I have passion for fashion. I love fashion. Everything that has to do with fashion, it boosts your confidence and everything about it.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, all. My name is Diko Marvelous, a 500 level law student. So I'm so passionate about spoken words. But when I got to 500 level, I said I was going to do intellectual property, whether it's by crook or by any way, because I love creativity. So it's not just restricted to spoken words, but creativity as a whole, graphic design, just anything creativity. So I am linking it to intellectual property, and I see myself doing more in that realm.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Amalalo Isajayan. I'm a 500 level student. I have passion for art. I love drawing, designing, and graphic design. I'm also offering IP, intellectual property law, so that I'll improve in that aspect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Alex from 300 level class. I have passion for songwriting and tech, majorly the software space.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Unique. I'm in 300 level Faculty of Law. So I have passion for business. Currently, I own an online hair business. I sell hairs. And I also have the passion to advocate for women's rights, especially those of them who have been victims of abuse, sexual abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ugochukwu Chinedu Deborah. Okay, I have passion for a lot of things, but mostly creativity. I draw, I paint. I'm definitely going to own an art studio when I graduate because I will not only do law, basically, and I also have passion for advocacy. People used to call me feminist, but I'm not a feminist. I have passion for advocacy because women have been limited in so many areas and they now decide to stay there. So if they are well informed about certain things, they will not be where they are, actually. So I also have passion for singing, but I'm not looking forward to push them away.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Yakubu Faith. I'm a 300 level law student. I love having kids around, so I want to own an NGO one day, and it will be easier as a lawyer in the future to put up some paperwork together. I don't need to call upon any lawyer, and I also want to own a peer group network for people that are traumatized, going through depression, and a lot of that. And I also want to advocate not just for women's rights, also for men's rights also, because men too are also victims of circumstances.
Thank you. Please put your hands together for everyone that came out. Some of the things that we saw that were similar from the things that were said, we have many people that want to be chefs, right? So nothing stops you guys from trying out some of the things that you have in your head. Try to collaborate and see if it works. Try to network even outside the university space, see how that works. Try to create content in the space that you like. And then for anything that you want to do, try and research. Research if somebody had your kind of passion and what they've done with it. So, for example, if you are a lawyer that likes the entertainment industry, you can check, are they entertainment lawyers? Follow them, see how their life looks like, and see, okay, would I like my life to be like this? And then that would give you an idea. For the people that like cooking, fashion, artworks and all that, just try and check, are there also lawyers? But there's something that you should know, whether you're a lawyer or not, but majorly for lawyers. Studying law is an advantage in the sense that whatever field you want to go into, it will be easy for you to easily blend and even stand out. So because my time is up, I'll just like to close with this before I call the next speaker. No matter where you are from, whatever kind of family you are from, whether from a rich family, a poor family, whatever kind of mental capacity you have, because some people, they learn fast, some don't learn fast. Whatever your circumstances are in life, do not look down on yourself. Believe that whatever you want to achieve is possible. Whether your parents are alive, whether they're not alive, whether you're the one sending yourself to school or trying to get some money to do what you have to do, just know that life would give you what you push for, what you demand out of life. So tell yourself, I will not waste my holidays, I will not waste my relationships, I would make sure that every day counts, because there is life outside the four walls of this school, and there is life outside Nasarawa. So when you are thinking, don't think, oh, Nasarawa, people in Nasarawa know me. You have to think beyond Nasarawa. How many of us would like to go beyond Nasarawa? So even when you are networking, don't just keep your network within Nasarawa. Keep it Nasarawa and beyond. Thank you.